Snow. We'll do everything possible to make sure that happens. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. That was just another client that we booked, a Miss Douglas, whose only wish is for snow on Christmas morning. Kind of hard to guarantee, but I was thinking maybe we could do snowflake decals in the windows or...
A snow machine? That Christmas store on 5th rents them out, which is perfect in case Mother Nature doesn't cooperate.
And that genius of yours is exactly why I'm cracking open the eggnog.
Ooh, what are we toasting to today?
Well, 4 years ago on this day, you and I, the Christmas coaches, signed our very first client.
Oh, that's right, the McCoys. He was Irish and she was Hungarian, and we had cabbage rolls and Christmas pudding made for their dinner.
And they were amazingly impressed. And now, here we are. So cheers to another perfect Christmas, courtesy of us. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this.
What is it?
The Andersons just emailed us. They want us to forward our contract to them. They want to hire us.
I'm sorry, the Andersons?
53rd in line for the British throne. The Andersons.
Right, yeah, I know that they are super wealthy and that they buy companies and stuff.
Huge companies. They were featured in Style's Royals Living in America article. Okay. David Anderson is second cousin once removed from the Queen. His son, James.
He's handsome. Oh my gosh, think of what we can do for them.
Think about the connections. You know what this means, right?
I won't have to worry about rent.
Yes, that and another toast.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, kiddo, how's business going?
It's great. In fact, today we just signed one of the city's most prestigious families, the Andersons. Can you believe it?
Yes, I do, because the pictures you sent of what you and Colleen have done are incredible.
Well, maybe you'll get to see some of our holiday genius if you come home early for Christmas this year.
Lauren, you know I wouldn't miss it for the world, but I might be late this year. I've just been so busy with the charity workload, and you know how important the charity is to the kids and what it meant to your mom.
Dad, that's amazing. You know, Mom would be over the moon with what you've done.
Well, that's why I started the food bank in your mom's name. Hey, do Colleen and her parents have a great holiday planned as always?
You know it. Cranberry cobbler, caroling, Christmas charades. Last year, Colleen and I got Miracle on 34th Street in under 30 seconds.
That sounds great. Well, you know, it looks like I gotta get ready to catch a plane to Boston.
You bet. Fly safe, Dad.
Bye, honey.
Oh, Colleen, I read that article that you sent me about the Andersons. They're really impressive.
I told you they're true royalty. Oh, and I told my mom we were taking over the kitchen this weekend to bake Miss Hewitt's ornaments.
Oh, awesome. Wow. We are going to need a lot of lights.
Yup. Big house.
We've got this. Can I help you?
I'm Lauren, and this is Colleen. We're the Christmas coaches.
Oh, yes, of course. Come in.
Oh.
I'm Joyce Hughes, the Andersons' housekeeper. David and Helen are sorry they couldn't be here, but they have left you a list of what they expect to have done.
Do they normally hire a company to help over the holidays?
Just one that comes to decorate. But seeing as this year they're away in London till the 23rd, they do have a few more things they need taken care of. I'll make sure that you get a guest list and the venue address. Did you have any questions?
Well, actually, we usually sit down with our clients to find out what they do over the holidays so we can help and coach them into making it even more special.
With things like homemade shortbread instead of store-bought.
Or a favorite carol playlist to make a personalized Christmas soundtrack.
Enlisting Secret Santa.
You'll have to make do with the list. But don't worry, the Andersons don't make a big fuss over Christmas. Not since they moved from London. Now you can decorate everywhere except for the office and the bedrooms. Please feel free to look around and do whatever it is you need to do.
We are going to make this the best Christmas ever. After all, they are the Andersons.
I'll check back with you shortly.
Wow, this list gives us nothing to work with.
Well, maybe while we're here, we can find some clues as to who the Andersons really are. I'll take upstairs.
Okay, I'll take the main floor.
What are you doing?
You scared me.
And you are?
Lauren Dale, your Christmas coach. And you are James Anderson, or is it Lord or Duke?
James will do. What exactly are you here for?
You hired us, or at least your family did. Maybe they didn't tell you. We're here to help you have the best Christmas ever.
And how are you planning to do that?
We were given this list, and to give our clients the best experience, we try and find out what kind of things you usually do during Christmas so we can add to that and you can have amazing Christmases for years to come.
May I see the list?
Gifts for relatives, decorate house, prep Christmas party.
Seems very straightforward.
Yes, it's straightforward, and that's kind of the problem. See, I was thinking maybe you could tell us what your family usually does during the holidays so that we can add to it and get some new ideas so we can make it even more great.
It's a very busy time. We don't need a team, a troop, a squad.
Coach, we're Christmas coaches.
Right. Just do what you've been hired to do and stick to the list.
I mean, he gave me nothing. Zip. Zero input. I mean, he's handsome.
How handsome is he?
So handsome that I was rambling and following him around like a puppy dog. And now I'm worried that we're not going to be able to deliver an amazing Christmas.
Oh, I'm sure you girls will do a great job like you always do.
But Mom, Lauren's right. The Andersons are our biggest client to date.
Yeah, we have to hit it out of the ballpark.
Like, way out.
These look good. New recipe?
One of our clients, Dad.
Oh, better yet.
Girls, have you thought that maybe they just want done what's on the list without all the bells and the bows? They might be a bit more reserved about this kind of thing.
But they hired us. Bells and bows is what we're about.
Well, then maybe go and speak to their son again. Who knows? Maybe you caught him having a bad day.
True. We all have bad days. Even princes.
I think technically he's a lord, but he doesn't like it when people call him that.
I'd give another chance. You might be surprised.
Good morning.
Good morning. Any coffee?
I just made some right there.
Perfect.
I saw the office light was still on at midnight.
Just trying to get through the paperwork for this Lifton Corp acquisition.
Lifton, that sounds familiar.
Probably because you have some of their packaged goods in the pantry.
They're a family business, no?
They are. Been floundering for some time, though.
Well, this will wake you up. Your favorite, blueberry pancakes.
I'm sorry, Joyce. I do not have time for breakfast this morning.
Just sit for a minute, because it won't be long until that house of yours is built, and you won't have me to make you breakfast anymore.
If they'd just finished the office, I'd be satisfied. Come to think of it, you did tell that decorator lady that the office here is off limits, right?
Of course, although I don't see why. I mean, a few Christmas decorations in your workspace would only lift your spirits.
Sorry, I've got to take this. Miriam, hello. Right. Well, I'm working from the house today, so we can meet here and go over it. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you, Joyce. What are you doing, Miss,
Lauren, I didn't know anyone was home.
Well, I'm home, just trying to get some work done.
Oh, that's too bad. It's such a beautiful day. What do you call it?
What do you call what?
Oh, a beautiful day with the sun out and the sky so blue. A bluebird's day, that's what you call it. Could you slide me that box? Please.
So, how long do you plan on doing this all for?
Oh, well, your family's house is pretty big, so I was thinking maybe all day.
Trust me, you don't need to do the whole house.
Well, you do put lights up at Christmas.
Of course.
Great, then we're already on the right track. Do you do colorful or light?
No.
No lights?
Huh?
Huh? What? Lights?
Well, look, do me a favor and just try to keep the whole light show to a dull glow so we can all get some work done around here.
Sure.
Thank you.
You know, half the fun is decorating. I could show you how we do some of this glow. Or not.
Hi, Lauren.
Hey, Colleen, where are you?
We might have a little problem, kind of. We just got 2 more clients.
That's great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's figure this out.
Why don't you take the 2 new ones and I will handle the Andersons?
Are you sure?
You know I've got this.
Okay. Well, it's a huge house. If you need anything, and I mean anything, you call me, okay?
I'll be fine.
Yes, you will. Okay, bye.
Oh, you sure have been busy.
Yeah, but there's so much house to decorate. I feel like I barely made a dent.
I've made some lunch. Now come inside and warm up.
I think that is one of the best shepherd's pie I've tasted.
You're quite welcome.
So you've been with the Andersons for a long time then?
Since James was just a boy of 5.
You must really care about them to have moved halfway across the world with them.
They're good people. And they've always treated me like family.
So then maybe you could tell me about the days when they used to go all out for Christmas.
Well, when James was a boy, they did it all. The lights, garland, a huge tree. Here, I've kept some photos. Christmas was his favorite time of year. James loved to build snowmen. I'd have to bring him warm drinks just so he wouldn't freeze.
And what about some other traditions?
I know a few weeks before Christmas, they'd set out and get a tree. Other than that, I couldn't tell you. Back then, I'd spend the holidays with my sister. But I do know that whatever traditions they may have had back then were left behind in England.
Hello. Is James here?
He is, but he's working.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, okay. Let me get Joyce.
It's okay. I know where I'm going.
Joyce! Joyce!
It's okay, Miss Dale, I've got it.
Oh, Lauren, please. Miss Dale makes me sound like I'm 50 or somebody's mother, which I'm not. I'm not even married. Actually, my business partner's mom says that us career professionals are too busy for men. Do you get that too?
Lovely to see you, Mariam. Let's go to the office. It should be much quieter.
Good Lord. It seems like Christmas exploded all over your house out there.
Yes, you're telling me.
So I've revised the paragraph we discussed and added another one, which reserves you the right to pull out of the acquisition within 30 days if you're not satisfied.
That's why I love you, Miriam. You're always looking out for our best interests.
James, our families go back such a long way. I'm not here simply as your lawyer. In fact, I heard our parents were having dinner last night in London.
Yes, they'll be there until the 23rd. It's why they've hired this Christmas coach to take care of things around here. You know, I don't know why they bothered. Joyce could have decorated around here, and my personal secretary could have planned the party.
I always look forward to your family's annual Christmas party. Shall we have a few too many ciders, like we did celebrating our huge victory at that last winter polo tournament?
You know, I'm so busy, I'll probably just pop in and make an appearance. Lovely to see you.
Where's that coming from?
From your feet.
My what?
Your feet. You're standing on it. Isn't that great? Anytime someone comes to your door, they're greeted by a Christmas carol.
Is this your idea of simple? I mean, really, what if they don't like jingle bells?
Really? Who doesn't like jingle bells? You don't like jingle bells. I'm sorry. I should have asked. What carol do you like? Joy to the World? The First Noel? Oh, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Halls.
Deck the Halls is your favorite carol?
That's my favorite carol.
Really? You struck me more as a God rest ye merry gentlemen kind of guy.
Well, he's told you his favorite carol.
Right. I will find a mat that plays Deck the Halls.
Well, I must get back to work, and these distractions aren't helping. Miriam, lovely to see you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Nice meeting you. Deck the Halls. Got it.
So, did you get all the lights up at the Andersons?
Yep, all 2,800 of them. Now I just have to set up the rig and bam, we light up the sky.
So we're not toning it down.
Oh, no. Especially since I found out that there was actually a time where the Andersons went all out for Christmas.
Really? How did you find that out? Did Lord James warm up to your charm?
Hardly. I know for some of our clients, they get busy around Christmas and they have to be coached a little, but with James, it's different. It's like he lost his Christmas spirit, or at least left it back in England.
Look, I know how excited you get this time of year, and it is infectious. Plus, it's what we do. And what could be more special than being coached on how wonderful Christmas can be?
You know what? You're right. I'm going to make this the best Christmas James Anderson has ever had. By the time I'm through with him, he's not going to be able to think of anything but Christmas.
All right.
Hello? James? Anyone?
Morning.
Morning.
What do you think? Berries or bows?
Oh, berries, I think. Actually, no, wait. I think we always had bows.
Great.
Joyce, I thought we told Miss Dale, Lauren, that the office was off limits.
I did.
Then what's this, then?
Oh, that looks lovely.
Oh, that's rather beside the point, isn't it?
Oh, don't be such a Scrooge, James Anderson, and we'll take a cue from that, Santa, and put a smile on your own face. In fact, you should thank Lauren for being so thoughtful. It is Christmas time after all.
I was just going to see you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So I'm assuming you're responsible for the flower and Santa in my office.
Plant. Poinsettias are actually plants. They don't bloom like flowers do. It's actually their leaves that change color.
So tell me, did you graduate from the College of Christmas or something?
Wow. No, but thanks for thinking I did. That would be amazing, though, wouldn't it be? We'd have like gift giving 101 and decorating ed, and the cafeteria would have stuffing and cranberry cobbler. It'd be like Christmas dinner every day.
Cranberry cobbler, I don't think I've ever tried that.
We could add it to your Christmas dinner menu if you'd like. Or unless there's something else that you prefer that you usually have.
I'm sure whatever you decide will be fine.
And thank you for the plant and Santa.
Well, I couldn't find a mat that played Deck the Halls, so I figured the Santa was the next best thing.
It does the trick.
You know, I was thinking of going outside and building a snowman out front during my break. It's perfect packing snow, and how can you not smile every time you see a snowman on someone's house? And how much fun is building a snowman, right?
Yeah, right. Well, I'm sure with your enthusiasm, you'll have plenty of fun. I know you want the deal done before Christmas, Dad. I'm pushing Dean Lifton to make it happen. All right, I'll have Miriam draw up the paperwork. Yes, we had dinner this week. No, it was just dinner. By the way, what do you know of this Christmas coach? Oh, no, she's fine, so not to worry. All right, send Mum my love. I'll see you both in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.
Oh, hey. What do you think?
It's not bad, except...
Oh, what is it? Oh, did I put his head on crooked?
No, you see, when I was young, any time we'd build a snowman, it was always tradition that he'd wear my grandfather's old hat.
Wow. I love it. Then here. You do the honors.
Oh, no. You can put it on.
No, please. This is your tradition. Now that is one sharp-looking snowman. Oh, what is... Did I make his head too small? Or maybe it's too big.
No, it's just I'd usually give him a scarf.
Oh, I'm sure I've got one in here. Oh, yeah, here we are.
You know, and a shovel instead of a broom.
I feel like there must be one in the garage. Or better yet, why don't you just help me make a second snowman?
Oh, no, I'm far too busy.
Well, you're already out here. And if we do it together, it won't take much time at all.
Well, all right, but I do have a conference call I cannot miss.
You got it. I'll start rolling the base and you do the middle.
All right, but no snowball fight. Deal?
Deal.
Found it. You know, that's the very one I used to shovel a walk when I was a kid.
Really?
Why do you sound surprised?
Oh, I'm not. It's just, I think it's nice that you shoveled the walk.
My father always said that work helps build character and leisure softens it. Now, all she needs is a hat.
She?
Don't you think William needs a girlfriend?
William? Really?
It was my grandfather's name.
Oh, well, I think you're right. I think it would get kind of cold and lonely out here for William. There. Now William can't resist Kate.
Here we are. A little something to warm you two elves up. And I hope you like whipped cream because that's how James loves his hot chocolate.
Really?
Sure, when I was maybe 10.
Well, I love whipped cream, so thank you, Joyce.
Now, if you two want some more warming up, I've made a fire inside.
Right. Well, would you like to go in?
Actually, I prefer the taste of hot chocolate outside on a cold day. Don't you think it tastes better that way?
I'd never noticed.
Really? You have to try it. Well,
I think you may be right. So how did you get started in this whole Christmas business?
I think it was my mom who inspired me. She loved Christmas and she poured it all into her charity Holiday Hearts so everyone could experience the magic of Christmas. When she passed, my dad took it over and I think it helped him, but now it's bigger than she ever imagined and he's so busy at the holidays that I barely get to see him. I guess I can't complain. He's helping people's Christmas wishes come true.
Well, I'm sorry I haven't been more helpful. It's been particularly busy here. I better get inside. It's time for my call. But if you need any help, you obviously know where to find me.
You got it.
And keep warm.
I can't believe you got him outside making snowmen.
Honestly, like you said, it was like he needed a little coaching to be reminded of how amazing this time of year is. Hey, check this out. This is the venue the Andersons have been using for their Christmas ball.
What do you think?
I think we could decorate this room to the hilt. You know, use some festive chair covers, centerpieces, but it's still a hotel. This is the Andersons we're talking about. Their family is so rich in history. I feel like their venue should reflect that.
But Laura, you know we'd be hard-pressed to find another venue 2 weeks before Christmas.
I know, but I have an idea percolating, which will come to me while I'm doing the Andersons gift shopping, which is not going to be easy. Have you seen that list?
Oh, I saw it.
Great. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Aunt Fiona. What would an Aunt Fiona want? Hello, my name is Aunt Fiona. I came all the way from London to attend this party.
What did you think of the latest offer?
I think it's more than fair. The question is if Dean will go for it.
He'd be foolish not to. What you're offering for his company will take care of Dean and his family for quite some time. In fact, we could deliver the offer to Dean in the Polo Lounge right after practice.
Hello?
Hey, James. It's Lauren. I'm video calling you.
Pardon me. 1 second.
I need to get your opinion on some gifts.
Oh, what is that on your head?
It's a hat for your Aunt Fiona.
I think it's a bit much. Aunt Fiona's a bit more practical.
Okay, then what about this one?
She doesn't live in the Arctic.
Well, where does she live? I mean, I assume it's in London, but honestly, I have no idea what to get her.
My mom always taught me that a gift should have some thought behind it, and I have no idea about anything about anyone on this list. Maybe you could help me, point me in a direction?
All right. I could meet you in about an hour.
Yes, that would be great. I'm at the shops on Wellington.
I think I'll find you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
It's funny, I thought hiring a Christmas planner meant you didn't have to do anything. They took care of it.
Oh, she has, but these Christmas coaches like to make things more special, personal.
Well, will you be by later? You do need the practice if you hope to keep up with me on the field.
You know I love a challenge. I'll see you in a couple hours. So that is definitely not more practical.
Oh, thank goodness, because I'm at a complete loss. I mean, I think that this says Aunt Fiona, but obviously I'm wrong. So tell me, what's she like?
She loves to travel, but has to complain about all her trips.
We'll get her a travel journal where she can write about all her adventures and complaints. And what about this? I was thinking maybe for your assistant Kelly or for cousin Candace.
My mom.
Really? You don't think she'd prefer a cashmere scarf? Or I saw these beautiful snowflake earrings.
When I was a boy, my mom and I would go skating on this frozen pond we had on our property. I looked forward to it every Christmas.
See, that's why this would be perfect. And don't you think it's better when there's thought behind the gift that you give? Which is what brings me to one of the most important people on the list, Joyce.
What about something for the kitchen?
Really? And why don't we get her a vacuum while we're at it?
I get it. She's not just our housekeeper, she's family. In fact, ever since we moved from London, she's spent every holiday with us.
Family. That's what we'll get her.
Sorry, I'm not sure I follow.
You'll see. Now, we just need to figure out another 18 people on this list.
18.
That's right. What about your secretary, Kelly? What's she like?
Animal lover. Huge.
Okay, so we'll adopt her an animal and her name added conservation.
That's a really good idea. You know, you're very good at this.
Maybe. Wow, your family is really generous. I bet you bring a lot of people a lot of joy.
Thanks to your help, we will.
You know, you could deliver some of these yourself. I could help you, seeing as you helped me today. You know, it'll feel really good. Trust me.
Gift giving 101.
Something like that.
Well, I would love to, but not today. Right now, I should be at polo practice.
Polo, like with the horses?
Yeah, our club holds a polo tournament for charity every Christmas.
In the snow?
But that's why practice is important. So the horses get used to the surface of the snow.
Does it bother them?
No, they're like well-trained athletes, only better cared for. I can arrange to have Kelly get all this wrapped for you if you
Oh,
like.
no. My wrapping's kind of my specialty.
Of course it is. Well, I should be on my way. I'll see you later. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Looks like your shopping trip was successful.
It was. In fact, James came with me.
Seriously? He actually went Christmas shopping.
He did. And we actually had a lot of fun. And he said he'd come deliver some of these gifts with me so he could experience the real joy of giving. I was also thinking I would do a surprise to remind him of some of his family's old traditions.
I don't think I've ever seen you quite this excited over a client before.
Well, it is the Andersons, and you yourself said that we need to knock it out of the park. And you also said I have to remind him how great Christmas is, which is going to make it the best Christmas ever. So that's just what I'm doing.
Right, except I know you, and that glow you're sporting is exactly the same as the one you had in 10th grade when you were so in love with Grant Patterson.
I'm not. It's James Anderson. I mean, he plays polo and comes from royalty.
And he also goes shopping and makes snowmen with you. So I don't think it's a matter of what you are, but who you are. And you, my friend, are pretty darn awesome.
I am, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Is there something I can help you with, James?
I was just thinking it might be nice to add a few Christmas decorations to the wardroom. Lift everyone's spirits and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, let me see what I can do.
No. It's all right, Kelly. Just... Would you pass me that bowl of candy canes? Thank you. Oh, and do let me know the moment Dean Lifton has arrived.
Of course.
And once again, we will do right by your company. Candy cane. Lauren, what are you doing here?
Oh, did I forget to mention? We have an appointment to go Christmas tree picking.
We do. This is in my book.
Yeah, it's a family tradition. They used to do every Christmas.
I do remember you calling. Yes. Oh, sorry, I missed it. It's right there.
And picking the right tree is very important. In fact, we have a clause in our agreement that states that every client is responsible to help pick out their own tree.
Really? Can I see that agreement?
Yeah, sure. It's just you wouldn't be able to see it on my phone because the print's so small. Okay, let's go.
Have fun.
One more tree for me this year.
One more tree.
Got my discount card. All right, this way. All right. So, tell me about some of the things your family did over the holidays, like your grandfather's hat on the snowman and the candy cane.
Well, there was this one tradition that started the year I was born, when my father tucked an envelope into the branches of our Christmas tree, and inside was a donation slip to a charity. Every year after that, he added another envelope, so that by the time I turned 18, there were 18 envelopes tucked into our tree.
Wow, that's incredible. How many envelopes do you have now?
Actually, the year we moved from London, my parents had started hosting a Christmas party for all their new friends and associates. Since we had a tree at the venue, we didn't bother with one at home. So my father just asked all the guests to make a private donation to whatever charity he chose that year. I know it all still went to a good cause, but to be honest, I preferred the envelopes and the tree.
So would I.
What about you? Did you have any traditions?
We did. When my mom was busy baking, my dad and I would visit the residents at the local seniors' home. He'd play piano and we'd get them to join us for a Christmas sing-along. It was one of my favorite things to do.
Stop.
What?
That's the one.
Are you sure?
I'm positive that's our tree.
See, I told you. Only you could know. Let's do this.
Just shovel it out a bit.
Good idea.
All right. Would you pass me the saw?
Yes.
Careful.
This is a really big tree. Not as big as the one I had planned for your family's Christmas party, but big.
Well, all right. Get ready to call timber.
Okay.
Joyce, what's all this?
The fridge has given up on me, but the repairman's on his way. I'm just getting ready.
So I suppose you have no time to help us find some tree ornaments, then?
Well, not when I need to bake for my cookie exchange before all these perishables go to waste. But you'll find them in the attic, in the boxes, labeled Christmas.
Ooh, I bet we'll find all sorts of goodies up there. To the attic! I knew it! Look at all this stuff, it's amazing!
I'd forgotten about that. And these, my mum and I used to line the walkway with these every Christmas.
Why'd you stop?
I don't know. I suppose after we moved here, my father became busy, as did my mum. And seeing as I wasn't a boy anymore, we all just grew out of it. It makes sense. When you stop being a child, you start making a fuss about stuff like that.
Not when it comes to Christmas. That's something we should never grow out of.
Well, the ornaments are there. We should find that star and get a move on.
Okay, but these are coming with us. Oh, and this. And look what was hiding back here. Now, before we start, I have to say I can't decorate a tree without carols, but that kind of goes without saying, right?
We do have a Bluetooth system if you have any on your phone, which, of course, you do. Miriam, I'm sorry I didn't hear the door.
It's all right, Joyce, let me in. What's going on here?
Tree decorating. It's a long-standing Anderson tradition.
Well, I thought we could celebrate the good news, seeing as Lifton Corp is officially yours.
Well, my father's, really.
As sole heir, I believe it's safe to say it's yours as well, not to mention you closed the deal. So why don't we head to the club? Roy and the others should be there. We could open a bottle of bubbly.
Well, we just put up the tree, and Lauren could use a bit of help, so...
Oh. Don't you have an associate that could help with that?
I do, but Colleen is wrapped up in a gravy sampling right now. But if you have to go,
Why don't we raise a glass another time at the Christmas party with my father?
Of course.
Perfect. I'll show you to the door.
Congratulations.
Just so you know, I'm going to hold you to that drink at the Christmas party by accompanying you. That way, at least I know we'll get to celebrate.
Of course. Sounds great. Take care. Shall we carry on?
Let's do it. But first, here. I know it's not a bottle of bubbly, but congratulations.
Thank you. Straight.
Yeah. You know, call me crazy, but you don't seem that happy about this deal.
It's a great acquisition. It just means Dean Lifton's lost his family business. Don't get me wrong, we gave him a generous sum, so he and his family will be well cared for, but...
It meant a lot to him.
It did. After all, he built it from the ground up.
So, in other words, you just bought his life's work.
Well, we better get back to decorating.
Any holes?
Not that I can see, but you're the expert.
I think we're done. Do you smell that?
Pine again.
And?
Is that cinnamon?
And sugar. Only one of the best combos there is. Come on.
Ooh.
Should we?
How could we resist?
Nope, wait. We should have a toast first.
To what?
Well, you just closed that deal, and we just finished decorating the tree. And I think I saw some eggnog in the fridge. Got it. You know, Colleen and I try and make a toast every single day to remind ourselves of how much we have to be thankful for. Here you go.
Hungry.
Oh my gosh. You ate it.
What? No.
Yes, you did. I could see the crumbs on your face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize how hungry I was.
That's okay. I kind of like that you did it. It shows that you're not always so uptight. Cheers.
Wait, what? You think I'm uptight?
This eggnog is really good.
I am not uptight. I will have you know. I used to be the life of the party.
Really?
That's right, he was. He danced till dawn.
See? Not uptight.
Who's been eating my cookies?
He does.
You know those were for my cookie exchange, and these are all I have. So go on, both of you. Out. Out.
Oh, darn. I wish I'd snagged one of those cookies.
You mean like this?
When did you get those?
When you were selling me out.
Oh, please, like you didn't try.
All right. I'll share one of these with you, but it means we're in this conspiracy together.
Deal.
Wait. I think we better shake on it. I always honor a handshake.
So do I. So tomorrow is gift giving day.
Have you reached out to Kelly? Of course you have. So, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
That you shall. And don't forget to hide all the evidence.
So, you gave Lauren Kelly's number. Right, no worries there. Busy bee with phone calls and acquisitions and...
So, how goes the Anderson Christmas?
Oh, it's going. But I had a thought. What if we were to make their Christmas party smaller? Something more personal for close friends and family.
How would we do that? We have a guest list.
Right. Maybe even making the venue more intimate. Maybe doing something at their house.
I don't know. Either that could go really well or not well at all.
Well, we still have 3 days until we lose the deposit. But for now, I've got a delivery date with Sir James.
So the Anderson Christmas is going really well.
We'll see.
Have fun.
Bye. All right, Santa. First stop.
Yes, that's right. For 4 o'clock. Thank you. James, I didn't think you were coming in. Did something come up?
Merry Christmas, Kelly. You can open it now, if you care to, of course.
James, this is such a nice surprise. Thank you. An elephant. Thank you. I love elephants.
I've adopted you one, a real one, in a reserve, of course. His name is Biboa, and you can actually go online and see him and read about his daily progress.
James, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Kelly.
Merry Christmas, Lauren.
So, how did that feel?
How many more stops do we have to make?
About a dozen. But we can only just do as many as you'd like.
Let's do them all.
Well, that was honestly the most satisfying day I've experienced in a really long time.
Well, you're in luck because the day's not over yet. We are going to carry out one of your family traditions.
We are?
Yes, we are.
Wow. It's been so long, I'm not sure I'd even remember how.
Trust me, it's like riding a bike. You never forget.
Joyce has gone through all the trouble of digging up these skates, so why don't you go upstairs and change, and then we'll head off.
What's wrong with what I'm wearing?
Nothing. It's just you might want to slip into something a little more comfortable.
All right.
Joyce? Joyce? Wow. What is this room?
Lauren, I thought I heard someone in here. I see you found the hot chocolate.
I did, yes. The door was open, so... So what is this, like a ballroom?
I suppose you could call it that, though it rarely gets used. So I take it James agreed to go skating.
He's upstairs getting ready.
Well, I never thought I would see the day when James would put on a pair of skates again. So good for you.
This is perfect.
May I have this dance?
Yes, you may.
Who are you talking to?
No one. Then myself, I do that sometimes. But I really like your sweater.
It's not too formal.
No, well, your scarf is a little wound up. That's better. So, you want to hit the ice?
Yeah, let's do it.
Need a little help?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah? See? Just like riding a bike.
So, are you always this hands-on with your clients?
Of course. This is what we do. Christmas coaching. And it's kind of fun, right?
Speaking of hands, so what are some of the things you've done for other clients?
Well, this year we got a client's old family recipe and baked cookies so they could decorate their tree with them. They were so good. We should get Joyce the recipe. And, we had these other clients who she had a nativity scene on her family's mantle when she was growing up at Christmas. They lost it in a move. She was so sad. She said she couldn't find anything like it. So we made this amazing outdoor nativity scene, hoping it would bring her the same joy.
And did it?
What do you think?
Of course it did. That's what you do.
Can you feel your toes?
I'm not so sure. Is my nose still on my face?
Don't worry, Rudolph. It's still there. Well, we're in luck because Joyce made us some hot chocolate.
That woman is a saint. Shall we? So tell me, you do all this work to ensure that everyone else's Christmas is just the best. But what about yours? What would your number one Christmas wish be?
Well, I guess it would be for my dad to be able to spend more time with me at Christmas. But I understand that what he's doing is important. I mean, he's in Boston right now opening a food bank. How amazing is that?
That must be very rewarding. Giving instead of always taking.
Well, maybe you could offer to work with Dean. That way you still get something out of it and He still gets to keep his company.
Not what we do.
Well, maybe it's time you try something new. But this day is not over. Because seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing. You know it?
The Santa Claus. It's one of my favorite movies.
Well, you know, Colleen and I like to stay up late during the holidays and have a Christmas movie marathon. And since we're all about coaching our clients into having new holiday traditions, I brought 1, 2, and 3. But it's gonna need a massive amount of popcorn. Are you game?
I'm game.
Matt, have an off switch. I think Joyce has gone to bed.
I know. I'm sorry, I should just get rid of it.
No. I don't dislike it.
You don't really like it.
I didn't mean that. Leave it. I like it. I like it all.
I'll get the popcorn.
I dyed the popcorn red and green because you can use the leftovers to string. James? James? It's quite the room.
Reminds me of our ballroom back home in London.
Oh, the one that you used to tear up the dance floor with?
You don't believe I can dance, do you? Oh, my lord, of course I can dance. Well, great. Take my hand.
No, I don't dance. Like, I don't fancy ballroom dance. I do dance alone in my apartment when no one's watching.
Stop talking. Give me your hand and follow my lead. Don't look down. Stop looking at your feet. Look up here. It's good. So you're learning.
Yeah, you're not so bad yourself.
You ready for the big spin?
I don't know.
I'd really like it if you could come to the polo tournament tomorrow.
I'd love to.
I'm sorry. It's Miriam. It must be about the Dean Lifton deal. I must call her back.
Of course. Hey, great news. I found a new venue for the Anderson party.
That's good news. Where is it?
At their house.
Okay, and do they know this?
Not yet, but once I get it all set up, there's no way they'll be disappointed. And I can just tell James is gonna love it.
So other than finding the venue, how was the day?
Oh, fine.
Just fine?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for a minute there, I thought maybe he thinks of me as more than just the help. But then Miriam called and suddenly the evening was over. So, I don't know.
Who's Miriam?
His lawyer, his friend, his polo partner.
Polo? That's fancy.
Yeah, he's invited me to a snow polo tournament.
Well, that's something.
Maybe, or maybe he's just being charitable.
Or maybe he actually wants you to be there. So, you know what? Get a fancy hat or whatever they do and forget about that Miriam woman and go and have fun.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Did you get my message?
I did. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I had something I wanted to run by Dean Lifton first.
Really? What was that?
I made him a new offer to partner with him instead of buying his company outright. And he was absolutely thrilled. Isn't that great?
Actually, it's not, James. It means that you take on the financial burden while he maintains control.
That's what's great about it, Miriam. See, I didn't want to buy a man's life's work, something he poured his heart into, especially not at Christmas.
Well, I'm not sure what Christmas has to do with it. But I guess we'll see how your father takes it. Was exhilarating. It reminded me of the old days, you and I racing my father's horses. Oh, I see you brought your Christmas decorator.
I just thought she'd enjoy the tournament. In fact, I should...
Hi, James. Oh, there's Dean. Let's talk to him about the new partnership.
From a different world, Colleen, one in which I clearly don't fit. I'm not a lawyer or a duchess or even a socialite. I'm just a struggling entrepreneur who apparently moonlights as a waitress.
Hey, who's the one making the difference here? You are.
You might think that, but that doesn't mean that he does, even if it is true.
Well, there's only one way to find out. And that is to go for it.
Okay, you're right. I'm gonna go for it.
Yes, you will. Cheers.
Hello? James?
There you are. I was just about to call you. The Andersons have returned a day early. They didn't want to get held up in that snowstorm headed for the coast.
So we backed them into a corner and gave them less than 48 hours to take it. And they did.
Well, that's brilliant. Simply brilliant.
It was. Except James tore up that deal and made a new one. To partner with Dean.
Really?
That's great. I mean, he wasn't happy taking away his company.
David, Helen, this is Lauren, one of the Christmas coaches you hired.
Can I say that you have done a remarkable job? I mean, the decorations, the gifts, the snowmen.
I haven't seen my father's house look this alive in years.
Well, James helped me with the snowman. Is he here?
I believe he's on a call.
I'll just let him know you're here.
So how are the party preparations coming along?
Great, but there have been a few changes.
Such as?
The venue. See, I thought it would be more personal and intimate if we just did it here. And you've got that incredible ballroom, which easily accommodates everyone on the guest list. And it was no problem at all sending out an evite with the new venue. And everybody's responded, so...
Have you cleared this with anyone?
No. But James said himself that your parties used to be family affairs and that everybody would dance, or at least James would, because he was the life of the party. So I just thought it would be really festive, don't you think?
Well, you seem to have it all sorted out, so I don't see why not.
Great. And I really do think that you're going to love it. We have an ice sculpture coming in and snow. And I've already notified the caterers to do special Christmas hors d'oeuvres like strawberry Santa hats or chicken crescents shaped like a wreath or pomegranate pistachio crostini and...
Well, seeing as I'm accompanying James to the party, at least he won't have to pick me up.
Oh, that's lovely, Mariam. You two were always so inseparable as kids. So it always seems natural that you would have found your way back together.
Well, I better get back to the office, make some calls, make sure everything's set for the big day. And it was really nice meeting you both finally. I promise the party won't disappoint.
I just heard.
Christmas coach.
That's right.
She's just gone back to the office, but she told us that the Christmas party is going to be here, at the house. Did you know that?
No, that's a wonderful idea.
And what of your decision to give back Lifton Court?
I believe it was the right thing to do. After all, it was Dean Lifton's life's work.
All right. I'm also on board.
Good. Now come with me, David, and let's unpack that tux of yours, or it won't be pressed in time for the party.
Yes, dear.
So, did you go for it?
Not exactly.
What happened?
Oh, just the obvious. Of course he'd want to be with Miriam. She's much better suited for him with their history and the polo. His parents already approve of it. Sure they wouldn't approve of me. Can't even ride a horse.
I'm sorry, Laura.
At least they were happy with the work we did, including the venue change.
Hey, the work you did. This one was all you. You know what? I think we should toast to that.
Maybe not tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm thinking we need more gold and maybe some more bows. And I think we should do more with these silver bells. Aren't they adorable?
Looks like you're running this like a well-oiled machine.
Well, it isn't my first Christmas party.
So I take it you'll be at the party tonight.
Of course. You know, to do my job and make sure everything goes well.
Great. So I'll see you later then.
You bet.
You look lovely, by the way.
Thank you.
Fiona, so nice to see you. Merry Christmas. I trust you enjoyed your Thames River cruise.
Aunt Fiona, lovely to see you. Allow me to get you a drink. You can tell me all about how dreadful your trip was.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Astrid. Lovely to see you.
Oh, Lauren, there's a tray coming through. The ballroom looks spectacular.
Oh, thank you, Joyce.
You know, you've really done a great job for the Andersons.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you.
Aw.
I'll see you out there.
Okay. Careful.
They controlled the ball for most of the game, full of penalties. 0 timeouts left, 7 seconds on the clock, 60 yards from the end zone, and then bam! He threw a long bomb and they won it.
Sounds like quite the game.
Peter, why don't you tell Candace here about the time you went to the championship?
You into sports? Let me tell you, best game I'd ever seen. Both teams.
James, there you are.
Marion, you look beautiful.
You look quite dapper yourself. So, are we still celebrating?
We are.
Your father was on board?
He was.
Then how about that drink?
I'll be right back.
Gather round, everyone. I don't mean to interrupt the festivities, but if I could get everyone's attention for just a moment. Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to first thank our hosts this evening, David and Helen Anderson, for opening their home to host everyone for this very special time of year. Christmas means so many things to so many, but for all of us, it should be about opening our hearts and our doors to others, because Christmas is the season of giving. And the Andersons have celebrated this in so many ways over the years. But this year, we're going to take it back to where it all started, with a tradition, which I know means so much to them. So if you could, with the envelopes you were sent, help me finish decorating this tree.
James, did you know about this?
No.
It's incredible. It's just like what we used to do as a family.
Well, I should go thank Lauren. And you should dance with Dad.
Yes. Yes, you should.
What's a woman got to do to get a drink around here?
Marion, sorry, I got distracted by the tree.
You can make it up to me with a dance before the song's over.
Well, what a success.
Thank you, and it wouldn't have been possible without your support.
Well, you've brought a lot of sparkle into this house.
Well, then I guess my job here is done.
Are you sure about that?
I am. Merry Christmas, Joyce.
You and I go back a long way, James, as do our families. I mean, we have the same friends, we move in the same circles, socially and for business. It has me thinking that maybe we could be in sync in other ways. What I'm trying to say is, perhaps we could spend some more time together, not just as old friends.
Marion, I adore you, as you know.
But
I think we're better as friends. In fact, I think we're brilliant.
yes. Yes, we are. Although I think you may be a tad more brilliant than I. I mean, you were right in what you did with the Lifton deal. Although I think you may have a certain Christmas coach to credit. for making you shine a bit more brightly. Well, if I didn't need a drink before...
At least let me.
No, it's your party. Enjoy it. Merry Christmas, James.
Merry Christmas, Marion.
The defense was all over the place. They've been trying to push the ball down the field for 3 quarters with no luck. I mean, what were they thinking?
I know, they should have kicked.
Exactly. At least they would have gotten them on the board.
Well, then all they need is a 2-point conversion to win it.
I'm James's cousin, Peter.
I'm Miriam.
Another drink, Miriam?
Please. So, Peter, do you play polo?
I do play polo. Have you seen Lauren?
Yes, I did. But she just left.
Lauren, why are you leaving? The party's not over yet.
I know, but my job is pretty much done here, so...
Right, of course. And you've done your job remarkably. I mean, the envelope's in the tree. In fact, I'll be delivering each one to their designated charity personally, along with the proceeds from the polo tournament, which will be going to your mother's charity.
Thank you, James. You've really shown true Christmas spirit.
The thanks belongs to you.
Maybe I helped a little. Well, it's one day before Christmas, and I have a lot to do, so I should go.
Of course. Lauren. This has been the best Christmas we've had in a long time.
It's what we do. Merry Christmas, James.
Merry Christmas, Lauren.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm great. It's Christmas Eve. Best time of year, right?
Come on. I've got an extra buttery batch of popcorn to get us through this Christmas movie marathon.
The Santa Claus?
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Okay.
No pancakes this morning. We have a fridge full of leftovers, and in a couple of hours, I need to start prepping for the Christmas Eve dinner.
I'm not here for pancakes, Joyce. I just thought you should open this early.
Oh, why is that?
You'll see.
Is this a...
Joyce, you're like family to us, but I know how much you miss your sister.
Oh, James Anderson, come here.
Now, you better get packing, because that flight leaves in 6 hours, which will get you to your sister's for Christmas morning.
But what about the family dinner?
We can manage.
Manage what?
Joyce will be visiting with her sister for Christmas.
Oh, Joyce, how lovely. Yes, of course we can manage. Are we expecting Miriam for dinner tonight?
Miriam, no.
Really? But your father and I thought since you were attending the party together that...
Is that what you thought? Mm-hmm. No, Miriam and I will always be good friends.
Well, I think a few others may have thought that last night.
Oh. Right, is that why she... Sorry, Mum, I've got to dash off. Joyce, thank you. And Merry Christmas.
Okay, no, it is Scrooge. No, a Christmas Story. No, oh, Grinch. Oh, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
How do girls do it?
It's Christmas Eve, Dad. It's just what we do.
Are you girls expecting anyone?
No.
Sorry, Dad.
Good. Oh, I think that was a record.
We shall grab in 3 seconds.
I hope I'm not intruding, Jeanette.
Of course not. Dad?
Hey, kiddo!
Oh my gosh. How are you here?
I got a call from a young man who arranged to get some extra help for me so I could make it here early, so I could give my daughter the one Christmas wish she wanted. I missed you, kiddo.
I missed you too. Oh, we can go caroling at the retirement home and you can see all the work that Colleen and I have done and you can play charades. Who called you?
I did.
How did you find him?
I made a few calls and tracked him down in Boston. You work so hard to make sure everyone else's Christmas is spectacular. I thought you deserved the same. I mean, what you did for my family was truly incredible. There's just one thing.
What, did I forget something?
I wanted to tell you what made my Christmas so special.
What?
You. But don't tell me now of all times you've got nothing to say.
I think that pretty much says it all, don't you think?
So now what?
Haven't I taught you anything about Christmas?
Clearly, I need more coaching.
Oh, look, James, it's snowing.
Come on. If only we had some hot chocolate.
Merry Christmas, James.
Merry Christmas, Lauren.
Thank you for watching Hallmark Channel's Countdown to Christmas, the most beloved holiday tradition on television. Celebrating 10 years as America's favorite holiday destination.